Hello everyone, it's Lexa here, and today we'll do something new. Instead of sweating in Ranked or in Immortal War, we will be trying out a new game mode Naraka released on the test server. It is called Traversal. Blah blah blah, since I'm yapping here way too much, I'm going to speed it up. Even I haven't played this game mode much, but I just want to give you the very short briefing about the menus and stuff, what you can do with it, so when you start playing, you will at least have a very basic understanding instead of having to discover it yourself. Many of you may ask, what the fuck is an extraction game mode? So for those who are unfamiliar with the term, I'm gonna quickly summarize. This is your inventory outside, this is where you store your loot. And then you go into a rift, and then you go into a dungeon with it. In this dungeon, you will loot items, you will take these items, and hopefully survive. Your goal is to escape with the loot, bring it back to your inventory, and then sell it to the auction house, get money, upgrade your loot. This is the process. But whatever you take into the dungeon, you can also lose it if you die to enemies. So if you die in the dungeon, you will lose your loot, and then that will go into oblivion. So this is your inventory. This is where you can put everything that you want to have outside the dungeon, that you don't want to take with yourself. Here you can restock your healings. In the tactical bag, I have no clue what you can put, but in the heirloom backpack, you have these sword looking things that give you attack boost, different buffs. You can put it in here, and then you gain these buffs during the expedition, basically. Sanctuary chest is, if you go into the dungeon, let's call it a dungeon, let's not call it a rift, let's call it a dungeon. If you go into the dungeon, and you want to save something, but you are dying, like normally, if you die in an extraction game mode, you lose all your loot. Well, with the Sanctuary chest, you're actually able to save 3 items or 3 pounds worth of items. You can select your hero. Spawn in. You get these small looting piles, you can loot them, take the items. As in every normal extraction game mode, usually if you take something that you don't want, such as this grey garbage, you throw it out. You try to take the higher quality items. Never mind, I cannot even use this sword yet. I use the grey one though. That's nice. I can only use one of these at the same time. So, that is a normal quest, but because we only get this game mode, I'm gonna explore it as much as I can. City of Tang layout. You can open these tropes. You can see how many items there are gonna be in it. Close it quickly. I think you just need to... And a bunch of different things you can loot.
Stay wary though, these craters are not alone. Strike first and strike hard.
And then this is gonna be your first player encounter. It will spawn your bot whenever you start gaming. And you need to beat it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, fucking 180 ping. That's good. You can loot him. Usually, for like very beginner loot, weapons are worth a lot. Like look, it's like 92k. So if you have extra weapon slots, I would take the weapons. And then you can take this as well. What? Why is my backpack full? Oh yeah, because I guess don't take so much of this bullshit sword with you. Especially if it's gold. It's not worth it. It takes so much weight. I'm just gonna throw these grey ones out. Beginner mistake. I'm already making them. And take the more valuable loot with you guys. 25k it's worth. Actually better to take 4 of the small ones than to take the one big one.
Without any further ado, let's go.
The skirmish mechanics work different though. In a normal game you have a lot more like hover in the air. I guess they want to limit how, for example, solo players can, you know, like abuse this like the skill transfer for high skill players. Because imagine if we go in this game mode, I would literally never die if I have like normal movement possibilities versus players who just play for the first time. So they try to nerf, I guess, the high skill, you know, mechanics a lot. Let me see. Can I even crash on the roof? Holy shit, I cannot even make it to the roof. It's very short. Okay, we come here, we open the golden trove. Golden chest.
Heroes have launched an
Aha! Interesting, you can parry it.
Here's how you strike it rich. Always store your goods in the
I didn't quite get the timing yet, but for sure you can parry it. What do I take? I wanna take this. Come back over here, bro. You can just go to the rift and go out.
Stay alert. The final step is often the most dangerous.
And to protect it from enemies.
Open the rift gate and on the way out.
Kill him, he's a pussy. And you're done. I wanna check if there is anything up here. I know all of you guys have ADHD, so I'm gonna insert a quick shop tutorial while we're exiting the lobby. Okay, so let's go back into the inventory. If I want to try to sell it, trade, I have two ways of doing it. I have the Shulk's recycling price. This is instant. If I press it, it will instantly be sold for 12k. But if I want to wait, I can put it up on the auction house, and then I guess other players can buy it from me. And why this is important is you can get a lot more for it. However, well, you need to wait until someone buys it. And we don't have anyone online in this game mode right now because it's only the test server, so I'm gonna sell it instantly. So that is how you guys sell items. Now I'm gonna go over the other menus in game. Let's go to camp. We got 3 of these homies here. We got blacksmith, rubrican, rift dealer. These motherfuckers give you quests. I think it's called contracts. Yeah, you can take on these quests and then they give you money. You can see. I already did one of these. I don't know how, but I already did it. They also have other functions besides giving quests, such as blacksmith being able to repair your weapons that you break, or even craft new weapons. So let me give you a quick example. If you go to katana, you need to collect these items to craft it. It also has a crafting time. I assume it's not instantaneous. But if you don't want to find it in the dungeon, you can go to quick fill, and you will be able to buy this from the auction house. But let me craft something actually good. Yeah, how about this good? We purchased everything, and now we're able to craft it. Start crafting. Start counting down, and I'll have a purple weapon in 20 hours. Very similarly, it works with armor. What I saw was that there are 3 types of armor. One of them gives you the most armor, like however it decreases your stamina by 15%. So you see, it gives you 1880, but it gives you minus 15% stam. There is the normal one, which is the normal looking armor. It doesn't give you any negative debuffs, and it gives you like a normal amount of health. And there is like this light armor type shit, which gives you actually extra stam, but less armor on the same level. You can do rubrics. These are what I call sojits. Basically, if you put it in your inventory, it will give you extra buffs such as more hook distance, gathering time, attack boost, whatever, you know, stuff like that. As for items, these are usually your buffs. You can craft these. I don't know, you gain either mortal defiance. If you already know what Naraka sojits are, basically you gain the OP buffs by drinking these or using these with combat. And that was it. I know it wasn't a very organized video, however I still wanted to give you a very quick briefing. I really hope you guys still enjoyed it.